controversy in the New York State village of Whitesboro over its logo depicting what appears to be a white man choking a Native American. There was an online petition that was posted over the summer saying the logo was offensive and depicts violence against Native Americans. But residents of Whitesboro voted recently, an unofficial vote, and they said they want this seal to remain exactly the way it is. They say the emblem dates back to the early 1900s. It depicts a friendly wrestling match between a village founder and an Oneida Indian.
Okay, so
what is your take?
Number one, I would have loved to have been at that meeting when they said, okay, everybody raise your hand who wants the white guy choking out the Native American. I mean, and it's not wrestling. Don't start saying that's not no wrestling. And next thing you know, they be saying slavery was just transporting people from one place to the next. Come on.
How the town started.
This is interesting, though. They did change this in the 1970s, apparently, from the neck. That still looks like to the shoulders. This still looks like the neck to me. It's just odd. And if it brings up controversy, why have it? And by the way, were there people dressing like this in the 1900s, like grappling and wrestling, like Native American Indians?
Well, no, I don't think
it just looks aggressive to me. I think it's fine if it was like a different wrestling stance where they looked evenly matched. Right. This looks like the white guy's killing the Indian guy, right? Like, this isn't friendly.
Yeah, for a win-win, just change the picture slightly. I understand
like
why
this.
they wanted to keep it.
Put his hand up like you won.
Yeah, I won. Or like pin him down.
Well, the Native American group that represents the Oneidas said that it's the perception that matters, and the perception is that it's wrong and anti-American Indian or a Native American. So for that reason alone, they should probably
100%.
adjust.
I get that.
All eyes were on the royal family recently as they attended a Sunday morning service in England, but it was Prince William's haircut that drew the attention. The heir has no hair. He shaved it off almost entirely. And the social media critics, they loved it. They applauded him for embracing his bald patch, accepting the inevitable. Lance, you love the cut. I heard you.
I do. Thank goodness he did this. It looks so much better. You have to embrace the baldness, guys. Come on. We're all going to lose it at some time. Bruce Willis led us all down the right path. Just shave it off when you start.
And Matt Lauer, too. He talks about the fact when he was losing his hair, he decided, I'm just going to shave it.
Look at that. Looks so much better.
Look how it
No, but it's a completely different. For me, I liked it the way before, because he looks like he got crib rub. I mean, when the baby has a crib head. Because it's like, I don't know. Is he going to full lobotomy? Is he like getting his skull
that's
trimmed
very
down?
Donald
It was just too much. No, you pricks.
You like Danny DeVito. You like Danny DeVito.
Yeah, but this is what Danny DeVito got the print. Like, come on, you got to step it up.
The only problem I have.
He looks like a bald eagle. I can't.
You can still be really hot and bald.
No,
like Jason,
absolutely.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Jason Statham, to me, there he is. I mean, but here's the thing: to go along with the bald head, he's pretty ripped underneath that
And
tuxedo.
a little scruff, too,
and he's
goes
got this.
good with the...
I think there's plenty of hot.
But the prince should have gone a little bit more on the side, I think. I think he should just go all the way. Like, we have a couple producers on this show who are balding.
He looks like a white George Jefferson. Seriously, you got to stop. That don't look good. It don't look good.
All he really needs is, that hairspray stuff where you spray. You spray, and then it just drips down your face a little bit.
He should go the whole way now, I think. Just go the whole way. Yeah.
Strip it all off.
Probably he will. Maybe he's doing a little bit at a time.
I don't like Mr. Clean.
Oh, I love Mr. Clean.
I do too. Like Dwayne Johnson,
Yes,
The Rock. I obviously have a thing for bald guys. I don't know why I know all the hot baldies.
That would not look good on Prince William, the Mr. Clean look. No, I like the little bit of hair.
Yul Brynner-esque.
Why do you say that? Why wouldn't it?
It would be too shiny for the prince. I don't know. It just wait on that.
All right.
It's like an older man thing.
The consensus is we like it, right?
Yes.
We like the look. He's going in the right direction. Like he cares what we think. All right. If you grew up watching Sesame Street, get ready for some changes. After 45 years, the Sesame Street characters are getting a new set. Big Bird's nest will be a tree. Elmo is going from an apartment to a brownstone. And Oscar the Grouch is going to start popping up in recycling bins. So how do you feel about the changes? It used to be they said it sort of depicted the New York Bronx, and now it's more like upscale Brooklyn. Yeah.
I think they modernized it, like going into a recycling bin, changing things a little. I don't think they're changing it. It was sort of dated, and everything gets like a little sprucing up. I think they cleaned house a little bit. Yeah. I like it.
It's about time. The set never changed from the 70s.
What's wrong with that, though?
Well, because
it looks like it's falling apart a little
you can't
bit.
pretend that we still live in that era. You have to modernize it, especially the
It's
recycling
evolving.
bins. All that. That's great. I love what they're doing at Sesame Street, changing Cookie Monster
You
to
don't
eating
like
fruits
it.
and vegetables.
Well, I didn't know what's so different from the 70s to now. A recycling bin? I mean,
just
big deal.
the look of everything.
It's not they're changing, they're moving them up.
How many times
That's
have you
what
been?
I agree with. I agree with you,
Upgrading.
Meredith, because to me, I think an update is fine.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that was very tangible for Sesame Street was that, kids in the inner city could see educational
That's my neighborhood,
situations
right.
going on. That's where I live. So I hope they don't lose that essence for the
No,
kids.
it's still going to be very inner city feeling.
Well, let me
Some
tell you something. Upscale
underserved
apartments, and first of all, they ain't got no job, so I don't know how they doing that.
Exactly.
None of them got a job.
Exactly.
They're working on TV. They are working on TV.
It's also being criticized. I mean, on the one hand, they're losing so much money, Sesame Street, that they had to pair with HBO to get some money, obviously. So HBO, which is a premium cable station, you have to pay for that. So now it's over on HBO for at least the first 9 months, and then it goes to PBS. And some people were saying exactly your point.
Right.
If this is for underserved kids, especially, they may not have access to cable, so they're losing out on the very show that was designed for them.
But I might watch it now, because it's going to be Sesame Street after dark, honey.